Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had a wonderful week and you've been having fun and been able to, groove your way through this week and month of December. So we're doing this from Monday the 18th to Sunday the 24th, so Christmas Eve. So I just want to give a big shout out to everyone that's followed me this year, everyone that has supported me, come to see me for sessions, who's been enjoying my videos each week. And I just want to say a big thank you to you all for doing that. So and with that also, I just wanted to ask if there's anybody that does enjoy my videos and does enjoy the content I put out, if you'd be able to follow me on Facebook. It actually really helps me out a lot. And with YouTube, if you watch me on YouTube, if you could subscribe to my channel, it really does help me out a lot. It helps me to get out there to more people. And really good to know that I'm able to share and connect with so many more people each week. All right, so I'll just tune in, see you off, call my guides in, and we'll see what they've got in store for this week coming up to Christmas. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit similar to what they were talking about in a previous video a few weeks ago. And it's what you really want to get out of this week coming up, and it's how you want to operate through this week coming up. So there's ways in which you can get everything that you need to get done through this week and not be basically a stressed out sort of mess up to, sort of Christmas Eve. And, one of those ways is to stop and just sort of ask yourself, how am I doing this? Am I doing this with joy? Am I doing this with freedom? Am I doing this in a way in which I want the people around me to feel? Because how you're actually doing things, promoting yourself, and what I mean promoting yourself with friends, in conversations, relationships, is how the people are going to pick up on you as well. And if that means that you need to sort of slow down and sort of put a few things on the back burner, that might be a good idea. And they're actually talking about prioritizing things, and then about actually prioritizing your priorities as well, because you kind of get a bit engulfed in the stress, the anxiety, and that sort of upheaval which can come with Christmas. And so it's really about just doing your best with the things that you can and just asking yourself, okay, am I doing this in the most fluid and relaxed manner I possibly can? Or am I doing this in a frantic, absolutely, sort of crazy, stress-filled way? And if you are and you do get caught up, in a way in which they're showing a lot of people out there can't recognize when they're stressed out, when they're feeling frantic, when they're feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated until it's actually had gone too far. And so one of the really good ways of sort of recognizing this is to feel in your body. And they're saying most of the people out there are very, very sensitive. Most of the people watching this are very, very sensitive. And when you're very sensitive, sometimes there's so much stimulation going on in your head that it actually cuts away from how you're actually feeling in your body. And so a really easy trick is to just stop for a second and just feel into, have I got tension in my jaw? Because I can feel quite a lot of you out there feel, tension and stress coming down through your jaw or down through your neck here. If you are starting to feel a bit tense or you're tightening, grinding, clenching your teeth, that's a sign that there's overwhelm and that there's stress going on. Another way is across your shoulders. You're feeling like this. Are you feeling like this? Are you feeling hunched over? You're feeling tight within your upper body. And if you are, same thing. It's about allowing yourself to sort of recognize this be okay with the fact it's there, because it's a sign to say, hey, you're getting a bit stressed out at the moment, you might need to just take it easy. You know, you might need to just sort of take a bit of that load off. Another way is in your stomach. You know, are you having trouble eating, getting food down? Are you feeling tense in your stomach? And they just said, another one with this is, are you wanting to drink more than usual? Now, they're having a bit of a giggle with me like this, because they're saying, yeah, there are quite a few people that are getting home from work halfway through their day, whatever it is, and they're like, oh damn, I need a red wine, I need a drink, a whiskey, a vodka, a beer, whatever that is. Just watch out, because they're really telltale signs that you're actually trying to push too much through. And when you actually feel this tension, wherever it is in your body, you know, your jaw, your chest, your shoulders, your belly, wherever it may be, what you can do, a really nice easy exercise, is to actually locate where the tension is. And they're saying some people will feel this through their entire body. They'll just feel like an overwhelming kind of tightness or tenseness. And, you know, really easy to sort this out. So just do some breathing in through the top of your head, using a really nice pure white is really good. Another really nice color is like a rose gold, like a very soft rose gold, or you can even use like a very, very pale sky blue. And you could mix the sky blue with a bit of white if you want to. And so you're just breathing in through the top of your head, and you breathe into the affected area, wherever that may be. If it's your entire body, that's okay. You know, breathe this blue, this rose gold color, whatever the color is, breathe this in through your crown, and as you're breathing it in, if it's your entire body, into, you know, your torso, and then imagine, visualize, see, feel, make it up, imagine whatever it is, that this color is dispersing through your limbs, through your torso. And as you do this, you actually say to yourself, I allow myself to release any tension, stress, or anxiety I may be carrying. And I always say, do this 3 times. You know, say this to yourself 3 times. So you might take 6 or 12 breaths, and every breath or two you say this just in your mind. Now, what I also say is I instruct my body to release any tension, stress, or anxiety I may be carrying. Because this tension, stress, or anxiety may be yours, might be other people's, it might be a combination of both. It doesn't really matter. What really matters is if it's in your system and you're carrying it, you know, it's not great for you. It's not doing you any favors. Apart from the fact of saying, dude, you're on overwhelm and you probably need some chill time. So, you know, do this breathing. If it's in your jaw specifically, breathe in through your crown, breathe in around your jaw, and then as you breathe out, actually breathe out through that affected area and breathe out through your jaw. So you might be breathing it right out there, right out here, and just do that breathing, nice, gentle breathing, just relaxing. And the golden rule, which I did forget to say, which they're reminding me about, is ask your guides for help with this. Really easy to do that. Just say, guides, I'm about to do a practice. Can you please help me with this? And I always say thank you straight away. 2 reasons. One reason is I don't want to forget. So I want to say thank you to somebody that's helping me. The other thing is that when you say thank you, what you're actually instructing your body, and you know on an emotional, energetic, and on a mental level is that this has already happened. When you say thank you, it's because something's already been completed. So just breathe in, breathe into that affected area, nice and gentle, breathing out. And if it's in your entire body, you could do a bit at a time, breathing into around your head, could be your entire head, so you're just rippling that energy out. You know, breathe into your chest area, breathing that out and through your back, through the front. and then into your midsection, breathing it through there and out your back as well. And they're saying once you do this, another really good thing to do, once you're in more of a relaxed state, to just finish it off with a few grounding breaths. And so when I do grounding breaths, what I always do is breathe in through my crown. I always breathe in through my crown. Breathe into around my navel or my base area. And then actually imagine that energy going right down my legs, right out my feet, and right into the ground a couple of meters. And then I'm just saying, right, I'm grounding my energy into Gaia, into the earth, and I'm asking Mother Earth, I'm asking Gaia to help me to stay grounded, to stay clear, and to stay focused and aware of when I'm relaxed and when I'm not relaxed. So you can do this multiple times a day because, hey, sometimes you do it once, it lasts for a certain period, and then do it again. So if you end up doing this 3, 5, 10 times a day, really, it's going to take you about 30 seconds to a minute. So you just ask yourself, is a minute of giving myself some time, is that worth, actually feeling a lot better? Is that really worth allowing me to operate, get everything I need to get done in a really smooth, gentle, and relaxed manner? And what might happen as you're doing this is other people might ask you, what's going on? What have you been doing? Why you seem a bit more chilled at the moment? You can share this with them if you want to. So really nice, easy exercise, because one of the first things to do when you realize that there's some tension, some stress going on, is actually be okay, it's there. The next thing you can do is actually go, well, good on me, good on you for realizing it's there. Then you've got that choice that you can actually release this energy and release yourself and just take a little bit of time out, because it does get quite frantic. Now I do, or I would really recommend, if you do start doing this, to check out my YouTube channel, davidmjohn.com, not .com, that's my website. Check out my YouTube channel, and there's a practice on there, a video called Cleansing and Protecting Yourself. So I highly recommend that you do this exercise as well. Very easy, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes in the morning. I always find it better to do in the morning before I really start my day, and try this out. I really love to hear some comments and ask if this has helped you. If it hasn't helped you, I'd like to hear that too, because I'd like to work out why, and to be able to help you and actually do another video in which that will be able to help you. Because these techniques, very easy, very simple, but they can make a massive difference within your life. They're saying other sort of telltale signs is when you're getting a bit snappy, when you're getting a bit short-tempered, frustrated, impatient, that sort of thing. Any of these sorts of things around you, when you're starting to feel a bit out of sorts within yourself, just sort of stop for a second. And I can see quite a few people doing this when they're driving, when they're trying to find a park, to go to the shops and get presents for people, or at home with their kids, and this sort of thing. Just give yourself some space for like 30 seconds to a minute and try this out, and really allow yourself to release some of this tension. Now, this week, we're not actually going to do the days of the week, they just told me. But with this week, it's really about sort of asking yourself, because we get so pent up in trying to get shit done, get things sorted, get on top of things before Christmas. But there's some things in there, like I was saying before, that are real priorities, and then priorities about your priorities. And so, make a bit of a list. And when you do accomplish something, just stop for a second, take a breath, and just say to yourself, awesome stuff. Look at how well I've done. I've got this accomplished. Because that will actually help you to release what you've done. It'll put a finish to that particular task, and then you can get on to the next task. When you put a stop to something, and then you go into another task or another thing you need to do, what you're actually doing is almost like creating a clean slate. They said not almost, you are creating a clean slate in which you can then work off. So instead of having one big list of stuff that you need to do, you can break it right down into multiple sort of tasks that you do. And as you go through them, you'll actually feel accomplished as you go through them. If you don't get everything done, you'll be like going, okay, well, I did accomplish this and this and this and this, you know, that sort of thing. So you can sort of stop and recognize that you actually did really well with this, and that, you know, you actually did it in more of a gentle and calm manner. Really, really cool. And so the other thing too is they're talking about breaks and having breaks. And a lot of people, because they're having a break over Christmas, you're trying to get everything done that you can before the break. But the thing is, you end up pushing yourself so hard, but then by the time you have the break, or Christmas Eve, if you celebrate European Christmas, or Christmas Day, if you celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day, you end up so tired and so worn out and so stressed out that it's really hard to decompress and actually enjoy the day. So they're saying, really look out for this and realize that, yes, it's great to get things done before you take break, but at what cost to you? And so there's some things in which you'll be able to shelve, you'll be able to put aside, you know, and you'll be able to do over the next few weeks, or, you know, during your break, or when you get back. But it's really, really important to take a break. Really important. You know, if you're working through Christmas like I am, make sure, if you can take an hour out here, like I just did. Just went down to the beach before I did this video, went and jumped in the ocean for 5-10 minutes, asked the ocean to give me a good cleanse, you know, came back, got sorted, got ready, and then I can get back into my work in much a fresher, more fabulous and energized way. So taking those short breaks are really, really good. If you're not near the ocean, which, hey, a lot of people aren't, it's that thing where you can still take a little bit of time out here and there and just have a bit of chill time. So I'm going to leave you with one other exercise, and this is something that I actually do quite often in between sessions, and I find that it really helps me to decompress and to de-stimulate myself. And it's really, really easy. All my techniques I do are easy because I like easy, I like simple. Put the timer on your phone and put in a timing of, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10, 15, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be a long time. Generally I do between 5 and 15. And then what I do is actually get a shirt or a towel, a long sleeve top, and actually roll it up, put it across my eyes, lay down, and just tuck it just behind my head so I can't actually open my eyes. And what I do, I press my timer on, 5-10 minutes, put the towel, the cloth across my eyes so I can't open my eyes, and I just relax. And I do some really nice white light breathing, which is breathing in through your crown, into your torso. You can breathe into your heart space if you want to, and then just breathe that energy through your body and just really allowing yourself to decompress. And you can even say to yourself, I give myself time to completely chill, to have some time out. I don't have anything to do for the next few minutes. I give myself full permission to relax. And by doing this breathing, you'll actually find if you do it for 5-10 minutes, it's almost like doing an hour meditation. At times, it's almost like having a nice nap during the day. You actually come out, you feel a lot more refreshed. And what actually the reason for that is because you're able to process all and any of the stimulation in which you've accumulated within your body, mentally, emotionally, energetically, whatever it is. You're able to allow yourself to process that. When you process that, and you really give yourself time to relax and to have that time out, it's almost like you're able to empty your cup in a really good way. Then you've got a lot more space in which you can step into your vibrancy, you can step into having more clarity and focus, and you just feel more refreshed. So really, really good. Couple of really easy exercises in which is going to make not just Christmas, but any time actually, you know, a lot more chilled, a lot more relaxed, and to give yourself a lot more clarity and headspace around that. So yeah, I'd love for you to let me know how you go with this, if you enjoyed it, if you didn't, all that sort of stuff. Like I said, I'm working through Christmas. I'm actually booked out through Christmas time already. I do have a few spots left in January. So if you'd like a session with me, counselling, reading, energy work, kinesiology, you know, clairvoyant coaching, any of this sort of stuff, you know, drop me a line. All the details are below. If you send me an email, please give me a secondary contact, as I have had trouble with my emails getting through. And remember, you know, this time is about having fun. It's about relaxing. It's about taking a load off. It's about enjoying, you know, your friends, your family, yourself. And, you know, if you have that in the back of your mind, you know, this is what I want to do, this is a fun time I can have, then you'll be able to navigate your way through that a lot easier. So I wish you all a fantastic and excellent Christmas time and Christmas break. And thanks again for joining me this year. And yeah, I'll see you in another video after Christmas. All right, lots of love. Remember, be awesome. Enjoy yourself. See you then.